So I noticed that you want to have sex with Donald Trump. Why is that?
I don't want to have sex with Donald Trump. I want to take him down, impeach him, fuck Donald Trump, bring him down. We want him in prison.
The FartherState.tv and the Jesse Lee Peterson Show have reached 250,000 subscribers. Thank you, folks. Amazing. I appreciate it. Woo. That's beta. Beta. And a lot of you know I've been working out with Jason Otley. And Jason is a health and wellness expert. He black. And founder of Live, Inspire, Transform. Happy New Year, Jason.
Happy New Year.
He black.
Thank you. That he black gets me every time, man. I can't.
But the line is, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. That's what the line is often repeated as.
Was he thinking of Kamala Harris at the time? Or Lion Cricket Hillary? Are you still eating?
Nope. All clean.
Are you eating breakfast?
I was having crackers and ham and cheese.
What a cracker.
Thank you. And like he was giving legitimacy to Black Lives Matter, the Ferguson riots, the Me Too movement.
Mark Galley is a beta man. Look at him. He look beta. He don't supposed to be looking like that. Beta. Think about the young men and women who are on medication for something called depression. They have given a father state away from God the name depression, and they're trying to treat you with physical medication, which only dumb you down and make you worse. Now you're a zombie. Now you're acting weird, and people are afraid to be around you. What type of cereal do you eat?
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles?
Fruity Pebbles, yeah.
Or
Captain Crunch.
Like a gay person? The updated death toll is 23 now. Up from 21 a few days ago, so Nick was right. The greatest producer on this side of heaven. You either love him or you want to choke him. I was looking at cars the other day, riding down the road, a bunch of different cars driving the automobiles, and they're all girly cars. I'm like, where are the men cars? These little soft cars, you press a button, the door open. Ain't no zoom, zoom, zoom cars, no manly cars. They don't make them now where you want to jump into them and just race with someone. Drive up to your woman's house and press on the gas, and you hear the pipe go, and your girl know, oh, I'm leaving, Joe is here now. But it's just little quiet cars, mommy cars. You drive up to the house, they don't even know you're there. I have a couple of friends who have those hybrid cars. Those things so quiet, you don't even know the motor is on. Who want a car like that? Beta! And speaking of pot, Sunday there was a guy at the church in a woman's wig. What is wrong with him? Was he on pot too?
He was on pot. He on pot.
But what made him come to church dressed like a half woman?
You know how they have like those little bongs?
What was the guy name?
And the big bongs, and then they have the thing. He was on a big bong.
Yolanda, good morning, and we're Skyping with her this morning. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Good morning, Jesse. Thank you for having me.
I really do appreciate you being here. You're welcome. You wrote an essay, What Black Lives Matter Means to Me. What do they mean to you?
We are only 13% of the population. So when you're telling me that 50 some odd percent of police shootings are Black people, and the majority of those are fatal, Black lives definitely matter.
Let me ask this. If the Blacks who have been killed, if they were not thugs.
How dare you sit there and call those young men thugs? How do you know they're thugs? And what is the definition exactly of a thug?
The Blacks that attacked these police officers last night, and what tells me that they're thugs is their actions. You don't go around attacking police officers. Only thugs would do that. You're right.
This is unbelievable.
Let me ask this: if the blacks who have been killed, if they were not thugs who were committing crimes in the communities, and in some cases resisting arrest, would they be dead today?
Probably so, because they're black.
So you believe that black and white cops are killing black people simply because they are black?
I certainly do.
Why
Yes.
would black cops kill black people because they're black?
Well, we do have, always had, and still have racism within the black community.
Most white people were not going around hanging black people or being against black people. But whites were not lynching for the most part. Am I right about that?
I would have to disagree. Based on history, that wouldn't be true.
Are you saying that most white people were going around lynching black people?
During that time, yes.
That's insane. You don't believe that.
What do you mean that's insane?
You believe that most white people were going around lynching black people?
During civil rights and before, yes.
Are you married?
I am single.
And you have children
I do.
out of wedlock?
Yes, out of wedlock.
How
I
many-
was saved by grace.
How many do you have out of
I
wedlock?
have one. I have one. I only have one child altogether, and he is out of wedlock.
And do you feel ashamed about that?
Years old.
Was that
Am I
wrong?
ashamed?
Yes.
No, I'm not ashamed.
Why not?
Because why not?
Yeah.
Because we're all sinners saved by grace. You are no better than I am.
So you don't would you have another child out of wedlock?
I don't want any more children at all. My child is 25. So to answer your question, no.
Is the father involved, or what's the father involved in his life?
No,
No, why not?
because he's a bum.
The father's a bum.
Yes.
And did you know he was a bum before you laid down with him?
I did not.
You only found out that he was a bum after you got up? You write that a female neighbor called the police on you for loud music. You closed the door on the officer, and
Correct.
the white female officer tackled you, and you called that racism. Explain how is that racism?
How is it not racism when my white neighbor called the police on me, saying that I had my music too loud? When the police officer got there, who happened to be a white female officer, she and I had a conversation while the music was playing. I was trying to explain to her what was going on between myself and the neighbor. She didn't want to hear it. The conversation was over. I closed my door. I was in my house where I paid my rent. And she burst into my door and threw me on the ground in front of my child, in front of my niece and her friend, and took me to jail for a breach of peace.
To me, that sounds right
that-
to me.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I hope it happens to you then.
But Yolanda,
That-
this is why you people are getting in trouble with the police, because
Wait a minute. Who
you-
exactly are you people?
you black people who are carrying on like this.
You just as black as I am. I'm sitting here looking at you. You just as black as I am. What makes you exempt?
I don't carry on like that.
I didn't do anything but
Yes,
in my
you did.
house.
Closing the
No, I-
door on the police officer is wrong.
The conversation was over. What am I
Disturbing-
supposed to
but
stand
you-
there out for a muffin?
Disturbing
What
the
exactly
peace,
am I supposed to do?
Yolanda, disturbing the peace is wrong.
I did not disturb the peace.
You
I
did.
was
If
not-
you had your music too loud,
I did not have my music too loud. The charge was thrown out because I did not have the music too loud. I took the radio to court with me.
I
See,
think
you need
that.
to know all of that.
And you said your son was there while all this was happening.
Yes, he was.
Do you feel?
And the police officer got on the stand and lied. Told the judge that I cursed her out. And you know what? I told the judge, I said, Your Honor, she is not telling the truth. Because my son was there, I always want my child to have respect for the police.
Do you
So
feel
if-
embarrassed that you, as a mother, acted that way in front of your son by closing the
didn't do
door
anything
and carrying on?
No,
All right.
no, she didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. That's a shame.
It is a shame. It's a shame. And I'm sitting here looking at you, a black man, talking the way that you're talking about our people.
But
It is a shame.
But
You
that's
are
why I'm speaking the truth. You guys are out of control.
stop.
You people are morally bankrupt, and you're blaming others.
You're out of control, sweetheart. You're the one that's out of control. You're the one that thinks that you are better than the rest of us.
I act better than you guys are acting.
Cher had a daughter named Chastity who now lives as a man named Chaz Bono. That's the part of Cher's tweet that struck me was when she was like, "For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world yet lose his own soul?"
Who said that?
Cher.
What does it profit a daughter to put on a beard and pretend to be a man and lose his soul?
How about get your own house in order?
I'm telling you.
But of course, suddenly they're Christians, right? Suddenly,
Here's a
The lesbian.
it's a guy, Jesse.
No, that's a fat lesbian.
let's get closer.
One side said Trump's Kwanzaa statement leaves out Obama era praises for African American values. What are African American values? That's stupid. No such thing.
I was calling you because a lot of people, they be talking about this stuff, but I'm not gonna give up on you. I want to save you, Jesse.
Want to save me?
Yeah, I want to save you.
No man can save another man.
Well, I want to at least help you out, and like I say, I like you, but you do a lot of coonism, and I want to save you from the coonism.
How about Tom like a mug? You see? Are you watching right now?
No, I can't watch right now because I'm outside.
I have a new mug, and on the mug it says Tom like a mug. I don't want you to help me to overcome Tom and like a mug.
No,
and I don't want you to. I don't want you to help me overcome cooning. I'm loving it.
Well, listen. Like I say, I'm not trying to disrespect you or anything. I'm just calling it how I see it. I'm not gonna give up on you because I really like you.
No, give up on me.
I do want to save you.
No, give up.
No, I can't do that because, like I say, I like you. You're a funny guy. That's why I watch your show because you're very entertaining and stuff. But the coonism, it got to stop, man.
I told you I'm not going to stop. I don't want to stop.
It got to stop, Jess.
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Why does it have to stop?
Because, it's a lot of people that watch you, And
do you listen to church? Do you listen to the church as well?
Oh, I didn't even know you had a church.
And it's rebuildingaman.com/church. I think you like that. I do a lot of cooning on the church thing. What I'm going to do when I become president, I'm going to tell the illegal, y'all can go down there and get a driver's license, right? And I'm like, oh, now you can be a part of the American dream. And then I'm going to call ICE up, the director of ICE, say, look, I just gave them permission to get a driver's license. I want you to put ICE people in every DMV. And when they sign up, round them up and ship them out. All right? That'll be a good way to clean your house. I'm just thinking out loud. Here's the footage of the crowd waiting to get. Watch this, folks. Every Mama Mia and Ola is in line to get a driver's license. Even the black ones from other countries. Look at that, to get driver's license. They stayed up all night to get a driver's license.
You make fun of the black race, the white race, the Asian, you make fun of every race, and you make fun of.
How is that racist?
Say, you just make fun of the Asian. You go, "Wah."
That's how they do it. So you want rice? So, David, when I talk about eating collard greens and candy yams and fried okra and ham hocks and all that, gumbo, is that racist?
You are misguided.
Is that racist first? Is that racist?
No, it would not be racist.
So why, when I talk about eating rice, it's racist?
Back in the day, they didn't have anything else to eat but rice. So that became.
Why you think like a woman?
Ooh, I don't think like a woman. I'm a man.
But you think like a woman.
No, I.
You have your mother's identity. Do you know that?
No, I do not have my mother's identity.
Yes, you do, because otherwise you would be, you being racist. You attacking the rice. You are racist. You're hurting their feelings.
Sir,
you hurting their feelings. You're thinking like a woman.
Let me ask you this question. You like
Are you watching me online right now?
Yes.
What do you think about my socks?
What?
You see my socks? Zoom in, Joe.
You said you stopped.
My socks. Can you
Sir,
see them?
I don't want to look at your socks.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you want to see these socks?
What?
See,
Sir,
can you see them?
Sir, I'm not worrying about your socks.
Can you see my socks is what I'm asking.
I don't care about your socks, sir.
Why not?
Because that is not important.
Do you see the great white hope on my socks?
I wanted to talk about that evil man.
I know, but do you see the great white hope on my socks? And then we can talk about Obama.
He is not a great white hope.
Do you see my socks is what I'm asking you, man?
I don't care about your socks, sir.
Why not?
I don't care about your socks.
My godson gave those to me yesterday.
Okay. I don't care about your socks. Is this a joke? Are you mocking me?
Do you love white people?
I love everybody.
Do you love white people?
I love everybody.
Do you love white people?
White people, they're okay.
Do you love white people?
White people are okay, I said.
Do you love them?
Sure. Fine. Yeah, I love white people.
Men can come together and fully express
and step into their feelings and emotions.
It's a fellowship, hence every man.
It's literally just a place where you can put aside everything society tells you need to be.
For men to open up about their emotions.
Vulnerability is a form of power, if you think about it.
For all men at any level to express themselves.
More permission to be able to explore my emotions and to be able to express my emotions.
We say aho, means I'm here with you.
Aho.
Aho.
Aho. Aho. Aho.
Aho.
Aho.
Aho? Aho? Don't they? I mean, why can't they see and hear that they sound like women? My emotions. My emotion. It's okay to be a man. A hoe. They call themselves a hoe. When a man say he feel like a girl. A hoe. Earl is out of Michigan. Earl, get it off your chest.
Hola, Jeffy.
Hola. You like my socks?
No, I don't delve in your foolishness. I just.
And they are of the great white hope. Let me take one off so I can really. I'm taking one off.
Hey, I'm not interested in to learn about your socks.
See, look.
Socks to David.
Isn't that beautiful? And it's on both sides.
How you deflect and run.
You see that?
David going to ask you a question.
Do you see that, Earl?
You deflect. You deflect.
Isn't that amazing? Earl, you got to congratulate me on the socks.
You keep deflecting and won't answer the question.
Well, let's deflect on the socks.
That's your game. Yeah, put it over your head. I think it looks better.
Moving on. D-Live, shout out.
Did your mother nurse you?
No comment. That's a secret.
I can see you sucking on your mama breath.
Oh my God.
Joel is audio engineer, and also he has his own business, dancing for justice.
DOJ.
Wow, the Holy Father slapping away the woman's hand. You can see here as he headed to the center of St. Peter's Square, the Pope yelling at her to let him go. Now, afterward, the Pope was visibly upset.
The Pope is mad. The Pope is a mama. Pay the Pope. The Pope is ticked. Pay the Pope. The Pope is mad. He looked mad like a mama. So I did go to an event yesterday. Lord. And so a bunch of people, they're nice people. And this one guy came in with his wife, and we all sitting around, talking, having fun. So he came over, introduced himself. He had his arms around this woman, who was his wife. So he introduced himself. And then he said, I want you to meet the most beautiful, loving wife. My wife is the most beautiful, loving woman you ever want to meet. I want you to meet her. I'm like, is she here?
Savage.
He was hugging her.
Savage. Beta. Savage. Savage. Beta.
Savage. Savage. Savage.
Savage.
Savage.
Savage. Beta. Savage.
Savage.
Savage. Beta.
Savage. 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 Beta.
The woman didn't like it. She didn't think that was that funny. The Ink Report. What a cracker.
Thank you.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with liars.